Hello everyone, this is Celeste from Charm System. Okay. We're going to keep going. Sorry, I sound tired, I just had to... I was about to start recording and then I realised a cat was trapped in my room, so I just had to get up and let her out. Right then, so we're back in Danganronpa and it's time for free time. Oh. This moves really slowly when it's locked on something. Oh no, okay. Well, that's great. Anyway, for this first free time event, we are forced to spend it with Sayaka.
Sorry.
So what did she say? Are you going to try and cheer me up? Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. She apologized last conversation as well when she really spoke about her dream and then she got afraid. She apologized for her emotional outburst. She's very apologetic for not being happy. Oh, I need to do presents as well. Right, I need to do the gacha system. I need to remember to do that. Do you think you could make time for the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? I guess that was kind of formal, but it's just because I know I can count on you. Huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why...
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that, it's nice but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. Really? Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me. Really? He never said anything about how he'd be under stress. And we're seeing his inner thoughts. I see that the first time he's saying something like that. But it's kind of strange, you know. I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you? Because I looked at you all the time. Huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you. You wanted to talk to me. But since I always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. But why me? Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond? Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of a fairy tale, the turtle once every million years, the bird once every 1,000. A huge bird wandered into our school pond during the first year of junior high. I think it might have been a heron. It was a heron, wasn't it? No, not quite. It was similar, but even bigger than that. Oh, it was the crane, wasn't it? Yeah. I wonder if that's some Japanese folklore, I don't know. It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
Okay.
That's right, that's what it was. It was so big the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Well, only 'cause I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school. They made me do it.
You see...
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now? Thank me? I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favour. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding. Yeah, I kind of figured.
But...
Honestly though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. Instead it's this weird school. Maybe, but still, I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me.
You see?
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her. I'll do my best, I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Like I said,
Because I'm psychic. Kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. No, you help me find my way out just like that crane. She still has hope at this point. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Okay. Do we get another one? No, it's nighttime. Okay. I need to close my door, the vacuum's on.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet.
Okay. I hope that's the last time I have to get up and down. So I'll find some kind of clue. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into the school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. Oh, that's really frustrating. No, that part is well written, but Makoto is the key to not prevent... I don't think it's going to be possible to prevent a tragedy totally, but he can prolong it. He can prolong the peace. And he's the... No, I think... The only thing that can help Sayaka at this point is to find other things that make her happy besides her career. And Makoto is the key to helping her do that. But he's saying... I can't understand her, I'm just a normal boy. I can't possibly know what's going through her. You can empathize with someone without personally relating to what they're going through. He doesn't need to be an ultimate himself to understand that Sayaka needs to be distracted. Oh, it's you. Okay, we're going to skip this. Yes, I can hold B. Nice. I just remembered.
Good.
Okay.
Get ready.
Let's come. What should I do today? Free time again. Okay, so we need to get tokens. Nice. Okay. I've been skipping through a lot because I've already seen this, but I've completely forgotten that the mono machine is something we need to use in order to get free time events. We're not going to do any of mine this chapter, and that's because I want to complete Chihiro's free time events and mine, because we're the only two fictives from Danganronpa in the system. And if we're going to complete both of our free-time events, we need to do 2 of Chihiro's in this chapter, because he has exactly 5 opportunities for you to spend free time with him, and 2 of them are in this chapter. And during any time that we can't spend with him, we can spend with me. Ew, no. Ew, no. Just give me the coins, just get me out of here. Okay, then we'll look in the entrance hall. Were those doors always wide open? Hey, there I am. Hello. Oh, there you are. Okay, very close to the store, very convenient. Okay, we'll be right with you, Chihiro, don't worry. Entire suits of armor. And shields, too. Makoto and Sayaka were just looking for things to use for self-defense, and there's big metal shields right there. Okay, so what button? There. Scissors. This is a terrible sound effect, by the way. I absolutely hate this. So I've got a list up now. Hopefully... Oh, let me check first before we get locked into this. So, presents. Oh, of course they have it in a list format like this. Pagan Dancer is on the list, so we can give him the Pagan Dancer. And that's it. So we only have 1 item we can give Chihiro. So... Sorry, I forgot I'm playing as a boy. You, no, I'm not here to talk to you. Let's just do what needs to be done and then go our separate ways. There's no items to interact with. Although, I guess while Chihiro's here, we can do his first one right now. And then do his second one later. I wonder how that teddy bear actually operates. Could it be a robot with AI installed in it yet? No, we don't have the technology yet. Maybe some kind of bear-shaped cyborg from the future. Yeah, so let's spend time with you. You want to sit down and talk for a while? Oh. Spent some time talking to Chihiro. The past version of him, at least. Yeah, so let's give him a present. Let's give him... Okay, I can go down page by page, but still that doesn't make this... A mature game designed for the fun plane, which allows you to become a massive god handing out divine punishment to puny mortals. Good luck finding a copy. So it's a rare game. Okay. Thank you, Makoto. This is the first time I've ever gotten something like this. I get the impression that he liked it. That's good. No. No! What's wrong, Chihiro? Ah, it hurts. How did you get hurt, Chihiro?
You know?
Oh, well, not really. I got bit by a mosquito last night. A mosquito? Oh, I figured something serious had happened since you were saying how it hurt. Oh, did I give you the wrong impression? Sorry. You don't have to apologize, it was my own fault. These people are too apologetic. You said it hurts? Did it really bite you that hard? Yeah, see? Look. He held out his arm. The huge red bump stood out clearly against his pale skin. Holy cow.
What should I
It's
do?
way past itchy now. It really hurts. Why is it so big? Did it bite you while you were sleeping or something?
You're wrong.
Oh no, I was awake. But you didn't notice. No, I noticed, but what?
You know?
Oh, I felt it bite me and I looked down at it. I didn't do anything. I just sat there and watched it suck my blood. I just watched. Why didn't you smack it?
Huh?
Because that would have killed it, right? Oh yeah, but
You know?
it must have been really hungry to suck that much blood. If it was that hungry, it would have been really sad not to let it have anything. But it's just a mosquito. Mosquitoes are living things too. It might have its own mosquito family. Sorry, I know that's dumb. No, really, you don't have to apologize. But don't go scratching it, okay? That'll just make things worse.
But
What if it gets so itchy I can't take it? In that case, just take the tip of your fingernail and push it into the bump. That'll help.
huh?
Oh, I had no idea. You're so smart, Makoto. He really isn't. As he said that, he smiled like a tiny cute little animal. I wonder if he does that on purpose. So that's a whole other level of scary. But anyway, don't you think it's kinda strange? Huh? What is?
You know?
Well, the school is completely sealed off, right? So how did Mosquito get in? Maybe there's somewhere here in the school where bugs can live and grow. Some kind of nature-y spot. A nature-y place in the school. Well, I can't say for sure that there's not. Or maybe there's a secret passage somewhere that leads out of the school. Secret passage. Or even if there's not, I'm sure we'll get out of here somehow. As long as we all work together, I'm sure we'll be out of here in no time. You're right, working together is super important.
But
Of course, I don't know how I can be useful. I'll probably just weigh you all down. That's not true. It makes me feel way better knowing you're here to help.
huh?
Does? Really? Yep. So let's all do our best, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Makoto. So that bit with him allowing the mosquito to bite him, there's two ways we can read that. We could see it in some kind of metaphorical way, where he's so selfless that he literally allows things to drain him physically and emotionally, just so that he can be of service to people. He sacrifices himself in order to help others. Or we can also look at that as a more benevolent way of looking at it, where he knows he has food for the mosquito and he has plenty of it. His body can always make more blood. He has plenty to spare. He sees it in a very compassionate way, where he doesn't mind losing a little bit of blood if it'll help feed that little insect. And I think it's nicer to think of it as being the latter. I think I can feel him smiling at that. I'm not sure. Is he here? But also the part where Chihiro smiles at Makoto. Smart Makoto. I think Makoto might just be easily intimidated. I think he's just paranoid. Chihiro is just smiling. Come to think of it, Chihiro here is doing a lot in order to make sure that Makoto is happy with him. He apologizes for making him think something serious had happened. He apologized for a lot, and then when Makoto gives him advice on how to deal with the mosquito bites, he makes sure to compliment Makoto. And knowing about his past, I think it's understandable that his character at this point in his life had developed some methods on appeasing people. He was terrorized as a child, so he's created strategies in order to prevent people from giving him a reason to terrorize him. Okay. We need another gift he likes. So, sorry Sayaka. You've had enough screen time already. We need to look at some other characters. And that's a thing with chapter 1. I say it actually invests way too much time into Sayaka's character. Because there's no room for actually getting to know any of the other characters. And that's a big problem because with all the character development going to Sayaka and none of it going to the other characters, once we get to chapter 2, we've lost Sayaka. And we're left with 12 different characters that aren't developed at all. Okay, I'm going to ignore him. I've been ignoring everyone, but I'm especially going to ignore him. Fortunately, I need to get past him to look at the meats. He'd probably make a disgusting comment about it too. Okay. So where's Chihiro now? He's in his room, okay. I need to use the Mono Mono machine. My bad, I almost forgot. Hey, there I am. We'll be spending some time with myself later, but not this chapter. We don't have time. I am really looking forward to certain things about my character, including but not limited to murder. This might be the worst designed mechanic in the series, in the game, because we not only have to wait for these animations to play, but we also have to listen to this awful sound effects and the music restarting. That's a thong. We also have to listen to the music restarting every single time we use the machine, which is grating. So, were any of those 4 items useful for us? No, I could always save scum if this doesn't work. But I think I saw Max gloves on the list. Yes, they are. Okay, let's just see if there isn't anything he loves. Emperor's Thong is on Chihiro's list of liked presents. Sorry, designed solely for those in control of their buttocks. For better or worse, it's unisex. Wow. But actually, quite an important part of figuring out your identity and fully embracing who you are can include sexuality and embracing all the parts of your body and enjoying the way you look when you're naked. I know that was part of our journey. Especially Lucky's. Not really mine. But, yeah. I can totally see why the Emperor's thong is something Chihiro likes. We don't have any of his loved items, but we do have 2 of his liked presents. So... yes, let's give him the thong. Why not? Where's his room? Stoko. There he is.
Makoto.
Oh, hi Makoto. What's going on? Yes.
You're right.
Do you like to go somewhere and hang out? I mean, if you don't mind. Again, trying his best to appease Makoto. Oh, he's been through stuff. I hung out with Chihiro for a while. Chihiro and I grew a little closer today. Yes, definitely. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. This is the first time I've ever gotten something like this. He's very excited to try it on.
Aw.
Okay. What's wrong? That seemed like a pretty heavy sigh.
You know?
Oh, sorry. It's just everyone else is working so hard to get us out of here, but I'm no help at all. Alright, it's a serious conversation now. No more laughing about thongs. It's time... Ugh. No more imagining my boyfriend and unaware. It's time to... Okay, it's time to listen to what his character is saying now. Says everyone else is working so hard to get us out of here, but I'm no help at all. That's not true at all. It's okay, you don't have to try and make me feel better. I know it's the truth. I'm completely useless without a computer in front of me. At least if I were a little stronger or something, then I'd be able to help somehow. Listen, you'll get your chance. I'm sure there'll be a time when your skills will come in handy. So you don't have to worry so much, okay?
Huh?
My skills might come in handy. If I get a chance, I'm gonna work super hard to chip in. When it comes to computers, you can count on me. You're right about that. No matter what anyone might say, you're still the ultimate programmer. Speaking of which, how did you get into programming? Huh? Well, I mean, I always assumed most programmers were guys, so... Oh. He didn't like that at all. I'm so sorry, Chihiro. I'm so sorry for Makoto's ignorance. I'm going to bash Makoto in the head and tell him to apologize now. Is it really that weird? Oh. No, nothing like that. I was just curious. Say sorry, you turkey. You know, I'm programming of things.
You know?
Why? I mean, there isn't much of a reason. I've always been kind of weak, you know. I was never able to run around with my friends or anything. We had a computer at home, so I'd kill time poking around with it, and I found out I really liked it. My dad was a software engineer, and he had a bunch of programs on there that he built. I found one of them and started playing around with it, adding stuff here and there, and that was how I ended up making my very first program. Interesting. What kind of program was it? A kind of database software.
You know?
A user could communicate with it, and it would take that information and find what they were looking for. It was a way of interacting with the computer without having to physically type things out. He said it could understand the user without them having to type things out, so that would have to be voice recognition. You used voice recognition, is that it? Yep, exactly. You could talk to it and it could actually talk back. It was a lot of fun. It didn't even really sound like me. I would get totally absorbed in talking to it. It's like a kid recording themselves and playing it back again. The key part of the program was getting it to recognize what I was saying. The recognition accuracy was the most important thing. Japanese is kinda hard, so it was pretty challenging. Oh, so they're canonically speaking Japanese. Okay. Even in the English localization. In the story itself, the characters are speaking Japanese. It's just the lens we view the story in that is in English. But you were able to do it eventually.
You're right.
Yep, and around then, my dad found out I messed with his software without permission. I thought I was going to get in so much trouble, but all he said was how impressed he was. The software was able to take natural speech and pull out key search terms to retrieve information. My dad said it worked so well it was going to change the face of software interaction all over the world.
Yeah.
The development cost is still pretty expensive, so it hasn't spread that much yet, but anyway, I've been addicted to programming ever since. I can't tell you how happy it made me to be able to make others happy. Oh. So constantly apologizing and trying to appease people isn't, or it's not just as a survival tactic, it's also really wanting to make people happy. Genuinely wanting to spread cheer, positivity. It's really important for him to be able to spread positivity. It gives him a purpose. It's obvious how much you love computers. Seem to just light up when you start talking about them. So it's not just the computers. Oh, but then he started apologizing again. Sorry, I spent all this time just talking about myself. No, I had a lot of fun learning more about you.
Huh?
Really? Yep, I hope you tell me even more next time. Okay, let's hang out again sometime. It's a promise, okay? Yes, it is. And we got the skill algorithm. So those are the free time events we get in chapter 1. We don't get any more for the rest of the chapter.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then.
Why aren't I just skipping this? The third day here has already come to an end. When are we gonna get out of here? Okay. Then we get another Monokuma Theatre. In this one, I believe he talks about how everything's going too slowly. Yes, there's the race car. Now he's talking about things going fast, and that foreshadows the way he's going to speed things up.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise.
So,
and shine.
I mentioned before how Makoto is the key to keeping Sayaka from doing something drastic, but I also said he can't fully prevent it. And that's because of this little bastard here.
Get ready to greet another.
Yes, shut up. The thing is, Makoto could spend all of his time with Sayaka. He could spend all of his time with Sayaka every day, constantly keeping her distracted, constantly keeping her from falling into a crisis. But Monokuma will persistently push everyone, including Sayaka, As long as Monokuma keeps trying, Sayaka will break down. It's inevitable. But that won't happen for another few hours. Let's talk to Kiyotaka. A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka. Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. Actual wisdom in there. Even if he's really overbearing with it. I was really thinking about it last night and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen.
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That's all for now. I have to go let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say a thing. Oh, I guess I better head to the dining hall. He's not wrong. Having people to lean on really helps. Actually, you know what, let's see some more dialogue, okay. As much as I don't like you. Toko.
What's your problem?
That voice line was way longer than what the text actually said. Oh, I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? I know, I just need to prepare myself mentally. Oh, I'm so nervous. She's so nervous. Oh, of course, Byakuya. I wouldn't have even clocked that she was talking about Byakuya if it wasn't for that smile. There she is in the corner staring at him. Meanwhile, everyone else is kind of in the center. Especially me. I surrounded myself with people. And Taka at the front. Standing at attention. Okay, looks like everyone's here, so then let's begin our very first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen.
Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit, you dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. He has good ideas, he's just very forceful and not very persuasive with how he goes about this. Now then, let's eat. You want to eat breakfast? You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. Yes, we get it, Toko. You have an awful family.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important.
Oh, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
Seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey,
Anything. It can be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is
Have you gone
this?
completely insane? Adapt to my new life here. Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here, and hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of
No
shit.
way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here, I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. And that's not about giving up, it's about keeping our expectations in check. Everyone. It's not giving up completely, but we have no reason to have any optimism that we're going to get out of here. The best we can do is avoid breaking down. So nobody has any clues. One thing I can tell you is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for now, actual clues are... what's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? I want to not react to that again and see what happens. It just booted us out. Murderous fiend. Chihiro, do we have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. You know who we're talking about, Torko. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack is, he's obviously some kind of killer. And if he really is this... I'm not going to say psycho. I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold
But
on.
if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? It's okay. Everything's absolutely positively 100% without a doubt gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon. I'm sure of it. Huh? Help? We've been stuck in here a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police? Don't you know the phrase, ACAB, Hina? What are you doing here?
You guys?
You guys, seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. You've lost me. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on. If you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill. Why the hell are you laughing? I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act. You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer Bastard, what the hell do you want? Mr. Serial Killer Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come
We
on.
know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son
Hey,
of a
don't
bitch.
ignore me, asshole. Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought all your kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together. But I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other. Wait, I think... Yes! Ding ding ding, I figured it out.
In other
All
words,
the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you? If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Motive? What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the subject. I'm so inconsistent with which swears I'm saying or not saying. Not saying. I have a little video I'd like you all to see. It's because in one server I recently joined, the owner of the server is a Christian and they blocked the word damn. So that's been added to our mental list of words we need to be careful about. But oh, but don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about? Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
correct.
Good, then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know. What are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, if you must know...
Despair. That's all. Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. I like that that part was voiced, and it was also in a lower tone than usual. Do whatever you need to do to... Sorry, I read that wrong. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't... Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you two. He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that
Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps, but what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall, but when his gaze landed on mine, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you? Huh? Why me?
Yo,
Because you're closest to the door, that's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
hey.
Piece of shit.
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks, I owe you one.
Hey,
He really doesn't. If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. Then we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. Can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. In my opinion, he's terrible, but we don't need to hear that yet. So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? And by the way, it's not bias saying that, I think he is absolutely terrible. It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place up to watch DVDs, then obviously we go to the AV room. I got it right. I graduated from Dora the Explorer Academy and figured out we need to go to the AV room. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs, and each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us he mentioned.
hold on.
I'd better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her, I just stood right there where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. It's the cardboard box the DVDs were in. What? Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box and found the one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
That sounds like Chihiro and Sayaka's voice actor.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
And that sounds like Yasuhiro's voice actor. They recycle voice actors for Makoto's family.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life, so I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice, of course. It was him.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Are those bullet holes in the walls? It looks like... It doesn't just look like a bomb's gone off in here. It also looks like there were swords being slashed around in the couch and in the walls. Those marks on the left look like claws. So did they get Monokuma himself to kidnap his family? And those were bullet holes. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fists against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto, what happened? Make sure who's safe? I noticed everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is
that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box and each of them had grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. No one? No one here questions whether or not they should actually look at the DVDs. With Makoto standing right there after having watched this video with that. We know he's showing an expression right now, so they can see the fear on his face. It didn't take long for them to react. They don't even question whether or not they should watch them. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right? Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion, except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
So this is what he meant by motive. So... even I'm showing fear then. Interesting. The DVD, the motive video, got to me as well. And I can't hide it. But Makoto doesn't take much notice of it because he's busy looking at this bitch instead. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
And then I've pulled myself together. It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Shut up. Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace, and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces and they both end up betraying each other. In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. It kind of sounds like us right now. I'm not really sure that the prisoner's dilemma is all that relevant at the moment. It's more... I'm not sure. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't put those awful thoughts in our head. That's exactly what they want us to do. You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
What is this? Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see? Yeah, you're right, we all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay, then maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe we'll just talk about what we saw. That'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? Actually not a bad idea from someone who's actually not on our side. I wonder what was in everyone's videos. Very curious, the way Mukuro says that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka? What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Sayaka. I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka.
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
what?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. The rooms are totally soundproof, so I have a perfect opportunity to scream in my pillow in private. I don't have to show weakness in front of everyone else. If I show weakness, I will die. That's exactly what I said in the dining hall. So yes, I'm going to go freak out about the video I saw, and I will not let any of you see it. Everyone went their separate ways, but I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. I thought everyone went their separate ways. What are you fools still doing here? Actually, I want to check on you.
What should I do?
Everyone's really upset. I mean, how could anyone be calm right now? Why? How can something like that even exist? I just don't understand. I don't. To be able to do something like that, is it because they really are the murderous fiend? Chihiro's priority, actually even after seeing that video, Chihiro's priority isn't himself, he's worried about everyone else. I love him. Even now. She's kind of gone far, I should check around the school. I know exactly where she is. Because I'm psychic. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset, or angry, or... no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. Dissociating. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out! Let me out of here right now! Sayaka, calm down. As she thrust around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now, when I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things had really happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
I also just noticed a difference where, when talking about the situation everyone's in, Makoto always says, we, how can we get down to this? Chihiro also says, we, everyone. Sayaka here is saying me. Why is this happening to me? And I'm not going to call her selfish for that. In fact, I think that's actually the healthier thing. Just think about, everyone can be quite overwhelming. Sometimes you just need to focus on you. Sometimes... well, Sayaka is a victim. She's been victimized, she's been played with. And it's okay that her reaction to this is solely focused on why is this happening to me. Whereas I think Makoto and Chihiro are both the kind of people who use togetherness as a way to deal with problems. Maybe. Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes. The idea's already in her head. She's been considering her plan. Absolutely. She's been thinking about doing something drastic for a while, but the motive video has pushed her fully into it. She's committed now.
Makoto.
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
And now, she's using manipulation tactics. Here comes the manipulation. Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. And yes, I know that's manipulation, but I actually don't think Sayaka is a bad person. She's just been pushed to extremes. She's not a bad person because this isn't something she would normally do in real life. How do I describe the situation without just calling it a killing game again? It's kill or be killed now, and Sayaka's realized this. Let's say everyone does try to work together to find a way out. They commit to working to each other. They haven't found a single clue yet. They haven't found a single way out. So finding a way to escape the killing game is going to be extremely difficult. But doing what Monokuma says is far easier. Just kill someone and get away with it. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
And then the mask comes back on. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement. It's really not. It's really not. It's standing... Do you mind?
Come on! Just a minute.
Piss off. Damn it. How clever, Monokuma. You're talking about death flags, but you're also making it an innuendo and saying Makoto has an erection. How brilliant, Monokuma. You're a genius. Even the music is completely inappropriate. If you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. Ugh. Kill yourself. I balled up my fist, took aim and swung as hard as I could. I'd never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. What? Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations. But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking. Anyway, I think was that just now. He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. I'm going to not react to that. Gosh, this is the... Why did they do this mechanic? It's so weird. Something weird?
Makoto.
That's the wrong person speaking. And all of a sudden my doors started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? And then Monokuma pops in and says, "Did somebody say harder?" I would have uninstalled the game. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside, but there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. That's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then... Why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But 2 people sharing one room is, you know... Ah. Oh geez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... more manipulation. If you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? And if you're going to argue with me that that line is manipulation, just remember Sayaka has already committed to attempting murder. She already wants to betray everyone. Wait, actually... Regulations. Oh! They don't know yet. They don't know that if the blackened wins, everyone else is executed. They don't know that yet at this point. So from Sayaka's point of view, she's not sacrificing anyone's lives except for one person. She's only going to sacrifice one person's life in order to save herself. She doesn't realize that if she wins the class trial, everyone else will die, including Makoto. So Makoto's life isn't forfeit to her. She doesn't know. Oh. Switch rooms? If it will help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? As far as I know, she only has to sacrifice one person, then win the trial, and then she will get to leave the school, and then there's a chance that if Makoto escapes as well, then she can see him again. It's fine, I trust you. In that case then... So no, maybe that isn't entirely manipulation.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug fight.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're going to trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Hey, aren't you going to say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? By the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? And that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Do Danganronpa characters just not use the toilet? See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. And I said it was psychic. It really was just a joke, honestly. I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. I looked around and as soon as I got out in the hall, everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure no one was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Oh, lavender. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It still smells nice though. The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka's slept on it makes me look forward to... I'm going to be... How do I move on to the next scene? Okay, we need to observe the DVD with her video on it. And, not on them. How do I... What do I need to do? Room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. Next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably get to bed soon. So I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed. A pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me sweet dreams. Boys. Oh, look who wants an audience. Look who's trying to get attention.
Good morning, everyone!
Yes, we know. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. Just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way forward toward the dining hall. You're lucky no one saw you. Or are you? A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello Makoto and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Wow. Unbelievable, Kiyotaka. You? The first one up? Absolutely unbelievable. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo.
Sorry I'm late, my makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
No one cares about your morning wank. In types with a more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. Even though there are less here than the previous category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad guy slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What, is it so awful to be late?
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope. Got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late.
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always had her stuff together. Listening to everyone talking like that, a small, dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I had headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had completely transformed. What the hell? The bed's been damaged too. There were slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. Okay, we're going to leave that there now. I feel like this is a good point to leave it. We managed to see the 3-time event successfully, so we won't be save scumming. Good. I hope this recording worked properly. During this whole recording, I was secretly, silently fearing that, oh, there I am. During this whole recording, I was secretly fearing, honestly, that my microphone wasn't working, or that I forgot to press record. I don't know. I don't have a separate monitor I can use to keep an eye on the recording, so once I hit quit, I'm going to see for myself that the recording worked completely as intended, nothing went wrong, and I'll get to upload this. So before I do that, I might as well say goodbye. Look forward to our next video, okay, Charmlings?